Guys, how you doing? Steve Roger Phillips, the Warrior of Peace here, and today I thought I'd support my banner in the background. I don't know if any of you have seen my banner before. If I can get far enough across, this is me in my Warrior of Peace outfit on. I'm not wearing that today, I'm just wearing a shirt, but anyhow, it's been a while, so I thought I'd just check in with you and give you an update. I'm really chuffed because last Sunday was a fantastic day and it was monumental for my career as far as being a speaker, an inspirational speaker. Now I can class myself as an award-winning international speaker officially, because on Sunday we had it was an award ceremony. Hey guys, how you doing? Reese Griffiths, Rob, how you doing? Gareth, Amit, good to see you. Thanks for signing in. So last Sunday was the Yes You Can Inspire to Achieve award ceremony with Bradley Chapman. That was in London, and myself and Mark Oakley went up. Mark's a member of the Warriors of Peace Network, and he came to join me on Sunday up in London. And he took the bull by the horns. It was the first time that he's ever spoken in front of an audience, and he's also an award-winning speaker now. And it was a pleasure to be up there. There was over 100 guests and many speakers as well, over 35 plus speakers, I think it was. And I was flying the flag. I was flying the flag for Wales. Cymru am byth, because there was only us two there from Wales actually, and it was a full international crowd. It was somebody flew in from Canada. There was somebody there from Turkey, had flown in especially from Turkey, Japan. So it was an international audience there, and crowd of speakers as well. So it was awesome, and it was really chuffed. And then just to top it off, ended up becoming, and just to top it off, I ended up coming in at number 3. So, you know, out of 35 plus speakers, and the first time that I've ever entered something like that, then I was quite chuffed, to be honest with you. And not from an egotistical point of view, but just I was humbled as well, because I was sitting there and I was thinking to myself, I'm way over my depth here, you know. I mean, I love to speak and stuff, and I love to try and inspire people and help people to grow and develop and move forward. But when I was looking at the caliber of speaker, I was just thinking like, wow, you know, going into it, I was thinking like, well, yeah, you know, if there's quite a lot of new people and stuff, I may have an opportunity, because even though I haven't done anything I've done one event in London before, actually. I tell a lie, it was about 8 years ago. I ran my first event in London. This was my second time to speak in London, and that was slightly different again. So this was, you know, that was just one of my events, so there weren't any judges or anything. There was judges there. There was a panel of, there's 4 or 5 judges, I think it was. There was Harry Sadinas, who was an international speaker as well. There was Bradley Chapman. There was Tony Salimi, and he was fantastic as well. So anyway, yeah, so cut a long story short, it was a brilliant weekend. I had an awesome time, and well, big up to Mark as well. That's what I'm about now, and that's where I didn't get to finish in my video. If you've had a chance to watch it, it's on my timeline anyway, the live video, and what I've inputted is the end, because I've run out of time, unfortunately. There was, you know, like, I don't know if anyone's done any speaking before, any acting or anything like that, but it was 5 minutes. 2 minutes, 1 minute. I mean, we had loads of things to get in. 1 minute left. Next one was stop in capital letters. Stop. I was like, oh no. And on the Friday night, they said that if you went over when they were speaking on the Friday night, they said if you go over the 10 minutes, that you'll be disqualified. So I just stopped in my tracks. But in the one that I've posted on my timeline, you'll be able to see, and on my Warrior Peace Facebook page, you'll be able to see the full one, because I've inputted the rest of it in there. So yeah, if you want to know a little bit about my background and hopefully gain some inspiration, that's the reason why I do this stuff, is because I want others. It's not a story about Steve. The whole thing about sharing my story, likewise with my book. Like, I had a beautiful testimonial this morning from somebody in relation to my book, and I was really chuffed, because it was a mirror. It was like a mirror of myself, and the reason why I did this. I speak to people. I'm just doing my marketing at the moment for my new funnel. The funnel is just like a sales process, and one of the things that's in there is being direct with your message. When I created the Warriors of Peace message, I put an intention out there that I wanted to help others that have been in situations like me. I want to help others to build their brand, build their profile, and be an association of people of like mind so that we can help to elevate each other onto new and higher levels. Like Mark Oakley, who's a member of the Warriors of Peace that was there on Saturday. It was really awesome to have him there and to see him speaking as well, because that's what I'm about now. It gives me more pleasure now when I see other people succeed than it does for my own success. And people may say, that's cliche and stuff like that. Oh, yeah, you're just saying it or whatever. I've heard people saying that in the past and they're like, yeah, right. But genuinely, now there's so much fulfillment that I gain when I see other people getting success. Like, for example, like Zena Cooper, when she got a Hay House publishing deal just recently. She's in the Warriors of Peace Network. And in January at my event New Year New You, she set the intention that she wanted to be a Hay House author. She'd set that intention previously, but she'd written one book, and then in January at my event she wrote a whole new book, and within 3 months she'd done 3 chapters, submitted it to me, I reviewed it, sent it back off to the publishers, to Hay House, and she's now got a $5,000 publishing deal with Hay House. So it's things like that. But when I heard that news, it just filled my heart with joy, like, because it's nice to be a vessel or a helper or a conduit, if you like, in that process, you know, or bystander, observer, or helper, whatever you want to call it. And that's what it was like on the weekend, seeing Mark talking. It was awesome to give him an opportunity to speak on a stage in London, and it's going to be amazing for his future marketing, for his future business and stuff as well. And he's already gained loads and loads of contacts from London. He was telling me on the phone this morning how many contacts he's gained from that and how he's going to turn that into business as well. And of course, when you're doing something that you love, when you're doing something that can transform other people, then you're doing a disservice if you're not getting it out to other people. So if you're not doing the marketing, the sales process, if you truly believe in your product, your service, and what you're offering, then you should be doing everything you can, the tricks, everything you can in order to get it in front of other people. Now, again, like I've seen other speakers and stuff saying things like this in the past, and I used to sit there cringing sometimes with some of the techniques and things that they'd use. But if you really, truly believe in your product and your brand and what you're offering, then you're doing a disservice if you don't do your utmost to get people in to work with you. Because if you know that that's going to transform their lives, then surely you need to be doing all the work you can in order to get them to work with you. So that's where I'm at the moment. Next week, just quickly, next week we got the Warriors of Peace Network, and it's with Kate Magic. So Kate Magic is a prolific author. She was one of the first authors that's ever published in the UK a raw food book in the UK. Raw food, people thinking like raw food, what's that, just salad and rabbit food? No, far from it. Absolutely amazing, beautiful food. And she replicates things like lasagna, burgers, you name it, and she can replicate it in a raw food dish. She's also the founder of Raw Magic UK, I believe it's called, or I believe it's Raw Magic UK. Or EU, rawmagic.eu, and that is a raw website full of raw products, really healthy, vegan, nutritious products. And she's coming to share with us how to be successful with an ethical business. Now, you don't have to be a business owner in order to come to this. You could be aspiring to be a business owner, aspiring to be self-employed, or aspiring to make a difference in the world to yourself and others. Because Kate has really stood the test of time. She's been, I believe, 30 odd years in this field, maybe 20 odd years in business. I'm not 100% on the figures, but it's a long time. And she's been mega successful. She's still going. Most businesses wrap up within the first year or two. I think it's there's a very high percentage, over 80% of businesses within the first 2 years wrap up. So if you don't want to be one of them, then come along next Wednesday. It's usually free, but because Kate's coming from London and stuff, we've got to cover her expenses. So it's just 25 quid for this one, if it's your first event. So if you've been before, then there will be another cost. Just get in touch with me. Obviously, members, you become free. You've got VIP passes. I'm really looking forward to seeing all my members there, all the Warriors of Peace. Let's do it. And I think that's about it for today. Just wanted to give you a bit of an update, and I hope if you want to know more about the Kate Magic event, I'll just put it in the comment section. How's everyone doing anyway? You're having a great time? You're enjoying this beautiful weather? I'm loving it. Roasting, but loving it. It's I'm a summer baby. I get my birthday in August, so I absolutely love this weather. I hope you're enjoying it too. I hope you're having a great time with your family and your loved ones. And if you'd like to listen to Kid Magic next week, give me a shout. I'm still on a high from the weekend from my getting my award and being an international award-winning speaker now. That's what I can put on all my marketing materials and stuff. I need to put award-winning on top of there. So James, if you're watching this, he's my print partnership in Cardiff. If anyone wants any printing work, A1, he did this for me. And I need to put award-winning there. So I may need a new banner altogether. Maybe you can stick something on there, I don't know. But thanks, guys. Nice one for connecting. And it's really good to see. And like, I just want to highlight, because some people think this is a whole ego trip and stuff. If you want to believe that, that's fine. It's no problem. But within my heart, the reason why my prayer to God is to utilize my ego, is to utilize these gifts, talents, this karma that I've been given, all the things that I've learned in life up until this point, is to utilize them in the service of others. That's what I'm about now. I want to serve as many. Like I said earlier, I know that the stuff that I'm offering is totally transformational. So if I was not doing my utmost to get it out in front of people, I believe I'd be doing a disservice, because I've seen the results. Like I was saying, Zena Cooper, I just saw Fed doing a live video just now, and there was another warrior piece called Phillips, which was on that live video. You can watch it at Naturally Fed, and they were talking about anxiety, and my wife was on there as well, Emma Jones-Phillips, and they were talking about anxiety. So go to Naturally Fed's page if you want to see that live video. It was Shan's first live video, and this is a big monumental step for her. She's a warrior of peace, and this is one thing I'm really chuffed to see her doing. And many of us have got these fears, haven't we, about public speaking, about networking, getting our own business, leaving our job to follow our passion and our dreams. Now, that's what I'd like to be, a conduit or like a helper or an assistant. That's what I am doing, is assisting people so that they can get out of their comfort zone, but also do it in a comfortable environment and learn all the tools and tips and secrets, so that maybe you don't have to go through as many difficulties. Don't get me wrong, when you start a self-employed journey, there are many, many obstacles we have to get over, and most of them, of course, are the things within ourselves. So yeah, getting back to the point that I was covering, was that my prayer to God now, to the divine, this is to Krishna, Radha Krishna, that's my faith, my belief system, is to utilize any gifts, any talents, any things that I have in the service of others. So that's what I hope to do. So anybody, there's a few people that have said, there's only one person actually, there's somebody that has said that, I'm going down the ego trip, and that there's already too many inspirational speakers. I don't believe there can be too many inspirational speakers, to be honest with you. And yeah, it may not be on the topmost platform of monks sitting there and meditating for 10 hours a day and stuff, but we're living in a real world. We're living in a world where we've got to earn an income. If we can earn that income by helping others and not hurting others primarily, that's the main thing. Because one of my deep beliefs, hey Marco, nice one for the thumbs up. Hey Christian, good to see you. Nice to check in, brother. It was brilliant to see your talk on the weekend. You were awesome. I loved it. Christian spoke, I think it was his first time speaking on Saturday, and he was fantastic. He was really authentic and stuff, and his gratitude and stuff afterwards. I can see why he's so successful. Nice one, Christian. I've totally lost track now, but you inspired me to go off track, Christian. But so guys, thank you so much for listening. It's been great to check in with you. Yes, that's what I was saying about inspirational speakers, and somebody saying that there's too many egotistical inspirational speakers. Well, okay, maybe there are some, but going back to the point that if you believe you've got a transformational message or something that you've been given, I've been given something, I've been given a gift, I've been given a gift of God consciousness and Krishna consciousness, whatever you want to call it. And not only that, many other tools that can help to get people out of depression, anxiety, health issues. We're plagued with stuff like that these days, So if I wasn't to give that out to other people, and I was to like sit in the Himalayas meditating or if I was only to just put on here like kirtan meditation, I'd be going to a very narrow audience. That's okay. It could niche down to a narrow audience. That's all right. That's all well and good if you want to do that. And of course, I do that stuff in my spare time. But why would I want to not help people to elevate onto a different platform? You know what I mean? It's like we're not all going for, we all don't, not all of us, I've got spiritual goals like that. So anyhow, I'm going off one. I'm going to get off my soapbox now. I got loads of stuff to get on with. We're going on a retreat next week to Glastonbury next Friday. We're going to be welcoming most of our students from the naturopathic nutrition course. We're going on a retreat to Glastonbury. I love Glastonbury. Anyone been to Glastonbury, give a thumbs up, likes and loves. And I believe now I'm going to be checking out. So yeah, just one final time. If you'd like to come to the Warriors of Peace Network next Wednesday, Kate Magic, international speaker, prolific author and owner of a European company. She stood the test of time. If you want to come and hear from her and get inspired from her, drop me a message. Maybe I'll put a link for the event in the comment section. You can get your tickets there. Right, guys. Lots of love to you. Thanks for all the loves, likes, comments. Hare Krishna. Namaste. Thank you so much for checking in.